The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
You know, even talking to all these, like, you know, going back to like what I was saying about, like, you know, the kind of resurgence and like kind of it also must be interesting for you too, because it's like, one, of course you want to, you know, like you said, like if they look up to you, you want to show them that love, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I'm 26. I feel like our generation, I grew up, you know, in college and shit like that, going through the beginnings of my career, like as part of that wave, like listening to y'all, listening to everybody who was coming out off of SoundCloud at the time. And I remember, like, when I was that age, someone would always say, never meet your idols because your idols will always disappoint you, right? And to some extent, I have gone through that, right? I think we've all gone through it at some point.
Yeah. There's a couple people that I met, and I was completely like, yo, I can't believe, like, I used to listen to you. And I'm pretty sure there's some people out there that felt the same way about me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a perfect person. I'm pretty sure I like fucked up somebody's day and they used to like me at some point, you know? So like, yeah, I do agree with never meeting your idols because you never know how they're going to act. There's only one person I could exempt from that, and that's Andre 3000. That's the only person I would say he was a G all across the board.
Your first time meeting Andre.
First time meeting Andre, and I'm happy I did, because if I would have never met him that day, the hairstyle like that I have now, I would have never thought about just doing my hair like this and making Ultimate, or like even pushing me to make Imperial and stuff like that. And all the albums that came after, I would have never thought of making those albums. Even Melt, if it wasn't for the advice I got from him that day in 2014.
That's crazy. So like and just that alone, right? You're talking about this one moment, and what I find so interesting about that is like that's the perfect example of how like one really good moment with someone who you idolize, right, can just change the course of your life, which is nuts to even think about.
Yeah. He was the one who like really put it in perspective for me to never be bored. You know what I'm saying? Boredom is a killer. You know what I'm saying? It kills you. Kills your spirit, kills everything. So you got to do your best to not be bored. And I feel like you could use that in any avenue of life. Like, just don't be bored with whatever you do. Yeah. And I just took pictures with him, because I was definitely not going to forget that shit. You know what I'm saying? So.
Is it online?
It's on Mark's page. I'm wearing a fucking Xanax hoodie. Nah, it's on his Instagram page. You can't find it. But
like, it might be on Google.
It might be.
And Andre, 3K. Oh, let's see. I mean, it fake popped up. Don't worry, I won't show the camera. I just from my own. 3,000? Oh, maybe not. Stays hidden.
Nah.
Stays
it's
hidden.
On my manager's Instagram page.
But that's beautiful that was kind of like the thing that kind of let you into everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was like the little cheat code that I got. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who better to learn something from than an OG? And I took that to heart.
Yeah.
You know?
Shout out 3 Stacks.